I know these haters ain't want me to see my wings raised. Flowing shoes, polish it. Rappers, I demolish it. I done lost my mind in need of a psychologist. They could care less back when I was still in colleges. And now the boy be in London, Theophilus. It's tough trying to end up on the pay route. The flow is medium rare. Now bring a steak out. This is my medium here. See how it plays out. They all bugging me. I gotta pull the braid out. Using it sparingly forever. Will they carriage me before I black out? Introduce my moment of clarity. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. Let's take them back to the days when we had no radio plays and we had to change up our ways, cause success breeds difference. Try to keep it clean while they littering. Snakes in the...
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. He's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who...
Here we go. Box smoke.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. Jermaine Taylor's glancing shot didn't do much damage there. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Stay busy, stay busy.
Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I could be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot.
Yeah, baby, good work, good work. Nice.
Taylor's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through round number one.
Back to the body.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jermaine Taylor. Committing to the combo now, both land. Good way to protect the midsection.
Come on,
now that
come
backhand, the straight left hand scores well for him. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jermaine Taylor. Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Here we go. Round two is underway. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands.
Work the body, work that body.
Blocks the headshot.
Keep moving, you got to see that coming now, come on.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice strike after catching one by Jermaine Taylor.
1, 2. 1, 2. That's it.
Halfway through round number 2. Taylor's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Jermaine Taylor blocks it. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Shake it off. Shake it off. It's all right. It's all right.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jermaine Taylor.
Move your head. Come on, baby. Move your head.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Good return fire that time.
Combo.
All right, just keep moving. Side to side.
Double up your punches.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He missed with that headshot. Nice jabs there by Jermaine Taylor.
Keep working. Keep working.
We count down the final moments of this round. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. This is your night. Keep closing the gap. When you get close to it.
Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative. Hasn't wasted anything. But as you just touched on, has made everything count.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Move. Pace yourself. You're doing good.
Good exchange. He fires back.
Hit the body, baby. Body blow.
Keep working the body.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A barrage of punches now. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows one, as you said, follows the other, nice and smooth.
He fires off the combination there and it lands.
You got this one.
Keep moving, come on now.
And he ties up on the inside.
Work the body, work that body. Yeah!
Good combination to the body. Off the target by Jermaine Taylor. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
In and out, in and out.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Okay, let's go.
Taylor's in desperate need, Teddy, of a little bit of advice here. I mean, here we are in the middle rounds. He's a decent fighter, but these are not going his way, these middle rounds. What would you be giving him for advice?
Yeah, you're right. This is where the corner kind of earns their keep a little bit. I would tell him, remember what you are. You know, it looks like he's confused right now. You know, he's in no man's land. You know, he don't know if he's a guy who fights inside, a guy who fights outside. You know, just grab onto one thing.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Another flush shot to the head.
Watch that! Still not moving. Keep working.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
You gotta see that. That's okay, that's okay. Let it go, let it go.
Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
Let's go, let's go. What do you...
Well, you can tell he's got a little hop in his step now. He looks like he's ready to go here. Taylor blocks it. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good looking two-punch combination there.
Finish with a hook.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Effective work, the three-punch combination.
Still not moving enough.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
There you go.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. A well-targeted hook to the head by Jermaine Taylor. comes right back with some offense of his own. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Keep it up.
Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
A smart and resourceful uppercut by Jermaine Taylor. Comes with the right.
More head movement.
That was another great round from him. He seems so fresh, Teddy. I can't imagine what kind of training camp he had to be this fresh this late in the fight.
Well, I can imagine. You know, I had my spies in there. They were telling me that they took a page out of the training book of the great Rocky Marciano. They went into the swimming pools during the day, and they were doing punching for a half an hour underwater. That is one of the reasons you're seeing the results you're seeing tonight.
Taylor's giving me the impression that he's not 100%. Now, we saw that he was stunned earlier, but the nonstop clinching, it really tells you where he stands.
Yeah, it does, because that's not his way. That has not been his makeup, his personality before. So you know something's not right now, and his opponent is starting to understand that.
And he engages in the clinch, and now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Jermaine Taylor's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. What a right hand from Jermaine Taylor. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Taylor's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Combo. 1-2, 1-2.
He got hit, but he sent it right back.
Unload.
He just missed that shot up top.
Come on, man.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Double up your punch.
Nice.
Come on, punch.
It's okay.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jermaine Taylor. Taylor's trainers are doing a good job, aren't they, Teddy? Carroll was rocked, but now look at him.
Yeah, they're giving him the right advice. You know, they've made a little strategic change here, a little bit of an adjustment. That's what you like to see. Not just the fighter thinking, but the corner, the support team thinking.
And that does it for this round.
That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up. Nice work. Keep it up. This guy never felt a beating like this. Just keep the pressure up.
It's not always about the highlight-making knockdowns. As we're through 7 rounds here, this has been just a fine display of boxing.
And that's what it should be about. I mean, if you go to the ballpark, everybody likes to see home runs. I know. But the teams that win the World Series, usually the better pitching. The teams that can have defense, keep you off balance a little bit, they're the ones that are going to the championship. This guy understands what's important, what's going to get him to the top.
Jermaine Taylor's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Keep those hands up, baby. Keep those hands up. Use the ring. Use the whole
Taylor's
ring.
well off the mark that time. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And now he scores well with the straight right.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Not able to land the headshot. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Taylor showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Halfway through the 9th round.
Work the body, work that body.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do.
Jump on it. Nice.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
Beat him in a punch.
Zones in on that overhand right. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Missed the body shot.
You need to keep that head.
Defense, we need to see some more defense.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Focus.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go. Stay away from those. Come on.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Pace yourself. You're doing good.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jermaine Taylor.
You got this one. I shake it off.
He missed with that headshot. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go. Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay. Oh, this is a wipeout.
Let me put forth a word that I think is very important right now as I look at your scorecard, and we're starting round number 11. Jermaine Taylor's down, significantly down on your scorecard. Urgency.
Yeah, right now, you know what I'm saying to him in the corner. We're going into a time machine. I got a time machine here, and I'm going to allow you to go into tomorrow. Go forward to tomorrow. How do you want to feel tomorrow? It's right there. How do you want to feel?
Good left there.
1-2. 1-2.
Well, that was his intention. That's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of...
Big shot comes crashing home. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Keep doing what you're doing. Come on, kid. Focus now.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Come up. Come up.
Shot there. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Taylor's now getting back up off the canvas. Look at that. The hook came home with ease.
Grab him.
And yet another big shot comes in. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now, you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. The fight is over. Taylor's unable to get up and continue on. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you.
Remember what we talked about.
36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. We will say it early on because it probably will play a factor here tonight. But he's a guy that's been prone to a lot of cuts in his career.
Yeah, and you wonder about his opponent now. Does the opponent go out there looking to open up the... We're talking about it, so you know that his opponent's aware of it. Does he look to open up cuts, or does he just go out there with a good, solid fight plan? If it happens, it happens. I think he better do that, not just looking for cuts. That can throw him off a little bit.
Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy, a power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with a counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
That was off the mark.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
How about that hook by Peter Manfredo? Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manfredo.
Yeah, come on, kid, focus.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Good strong combo. Halfway through this round.
Back to the body.
Oh, he's slowing down a bit now here. You know, he set such a high pace early on in this fight that you can see his punches are lacking that certain something now.
What's interesting now, we see it, does his opponent see it, and does his opponent act on it?
Right back to it to the head. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Final 10 seconds. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Keep your distance.
Was just off the mark.
Guard your head.
Targeting a left hand down low. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
It's all right, just keep moving.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Oh, you're doing
Able to
great.
dismiss that body shot. Committing to the combo now, both land. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Very nice defensive guard there. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing. And I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up.
Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now.
Watch that.
A stinging uppercut by Manfredo.
Keep working the body.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit.
Body shot, body shot.
Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
That punch nowhere close. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep working. Watch the hook.
That is a sharp uppercut by Peter Manfredo. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
A good block. Had his target in mind, but just missed. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in the fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Use the ring, use the ring.
10 clicks of the tuck. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
Hey, let's go.
And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Good flush, straight left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Peter Manfredo. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
That wasn't able to land.
Move your head. Move.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manfredo. He fires off the combination there and it lands. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Halfway into round number 5 here. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Keep that head moving.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
Keep it up.
Nice strike after catching one by Manfredo.
Move in.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Scored well up top. Targeting that straight left hand.
Get up the road. Backside, move your head.
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no... Wow! Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight. Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you, and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshots.
That punch just close. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what...
Big left hand. What a big shot. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Looking good. Good job.
Good defensive skill. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Work the body.
Get in there.
Halfway through the 7th round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
completely missing with that punch. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open and
Big shot. That was a big shot that scored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
that looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. Manfredo's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, your
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful...
Head and body, head and body.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout.
It's okay. Pay him back.
What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
And now another left. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Keep pushing.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good looking two-punch combination there. Good flush shot upstairs. Blocks that punch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Gotta see those coming.
Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Nice. Nice. You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
There's the combo to the body. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Well-placed left hand there.
Get after it.
Blocks away that headshot. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Kelly Pavlik blocks that punch.
Kelly Pavlik is a young man who is always looking to improve. In what areas should he be improving in?
Well, sometimes a little predictable. He's looking to get at you, usually from the same place. And sometimes you can find him a little bit. I don't know where he got that nickname, the Ghost, but he's not a ghost as far as being able to hit him.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Scores with the combo to the head. He just missed that shot up top. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. A headshot block.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of the round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Side to side.
Kelly
Move your head
Pavlik's
side
got
to
a bad
side. Come
cut
on
now that's opened up on his cheek. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Come on, now let me see.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Halfway through this round here. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with his counterpunching. Scores up top with a left. Pavlik's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use it, to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Combo lands to the head. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Clean shot with the right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And that's the end of round three.
Nice work. Don't get too close to him. Don't get too close, all right? I need you to move more.
All right, let's look at Teddy's scorecard after 3 rounds, and you can see that he's up by just a round. But I think it's fair to say that it's anybody's fight at this point. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And he's holding. turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Pavlik's left, working well that time. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep your head moving.
Yeah. 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 Let's do it. Let's do it.
He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Fine looking hook by Kelly Pavlik there.
Good work. That's it, just like that.
Well placed, well timed combo up top.
Shake it off, shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Little head hunting with the left. And round 4 comes to an end. Pavlik, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Good block. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
There's the hook. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Kelly Pavlik's punch is far off the target. Solid hook upstairs. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
In and out, in and out.
This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
Pavlik's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He clinches when he gets to the inside. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Not much action as he just ties up.
Double up on your punches.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fired right back with one of his own. Good work by Kelly Pavlik. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Kelly Pavlik's punch didn't come close, and he just holds on there. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Boy, he's really getting off with his punches in multi-numbers here.
Come on, kid, focus.
Yeah!
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. End of the round, a round I do believe that he was able to take. But his opponent is there stride for stride. It's going to be a close fight. Teddy, where do you have him on the scorecards? Is he up?
Yeah, I have him slightly ahead. But as you said, very close fight. And the kind of fight where you let up for a moment, you're going to lose it.
Okay, walk this guy down. Let the ring off and throw some counters. Every time he tries to throw that right,
So the second half of this fight has now arrived.
Go, go!
And he returns on that exchange. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Big shot, the right came clean. Pavlik's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He scored well after being hit himself.
finish with the hook.
Let it go!
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
At the halfway point of round 7, a well-placed left hand up top.
1-2, 1-2.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
That's it.
Pavlik lands a good hook. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Pavlik's been stunned. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about this boxing game. 1 second you're in control, the next second you're not.
Move your head. Come on, baby, move your head. Hook, hook.
Good shot there with that left. Pavlik's in a tough spot right here. He's going to be swallowing blood. You can see blood coming from his mouth, and that can really cut his wind.
Close, really close. Body, uppercut, okay? Finish with the uppercut to the head.
So, he's tired. He's got nothing left.
Many times the scorecard doesn't reflect what's actually happening in the fight. Now here, no doubt that one guy's in control. However, this fight is hardly over.
No, it is. You're right. With other sports, you know, there's no such thing as a 10-point touchdown when you need one. There's no such thing as a...
Kelly Pavlik's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying up.
Hey, look, airplanes have to land. They don't keep flying. They land so they can get refueled. He's getting refueled here a little bit. But his opponent, he gave him a landing strip. He should not have. He should have made him crash into the mountains.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Fires right back at him.
Pavlik's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Good job with another left hand. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Let it go. Uppercut. Uppercut.
There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Down he goes. He went down. So Kelly Pavlik goes down and now rises to his feet. Remember, he got up off the canvas to win the middleweight title of the world.
You remember. He better remember. And he better remember exactly what he did, how he behaved at that moment.
Stay away from those. Come on.
And round 8 comes to an end.
Circling away from that
Kelly Pavlik's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a quarter man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kelly Pavlik.
Nice work. Nice
Pavlik's
work.
sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid, you know, stay with...
Solid. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? And it's over. This fight is over. Pavlik's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas.
I want to see that yap.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round 1 now underway. Parries that punch away.
So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. And if you're the speedy fighter in a matchup against a power puncher, what are you trying to accomplish early on?
Well, you want to stay on the outside where you can use that speed a little bit, and you want to make sure you don't get trapped. Don't let them get you into close places.
Come on!
Missed the target with that hook. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nice work with the left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Able to dismiss it.
Leonard's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
End of round one. Leonard's last round, to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside, you're lost. You need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Come on.
Well,
kid,
something's got to
focus.
stick. He sends a combination to the body.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
On the mark with a straight left hand. Halfway through round number two.
Keep your
See, the
distance.
defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Leonard's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Brings the hook that time.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
And that's the end of round two.
You need to mix your punches up.
And round number 3 is underway.
See how he targets that hook? Leonard's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Leonard's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
How about that left hand? And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep that head moving.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
There you go.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
What's the hook? Yeah, good work. Double up
He
your
tried to
punches.
nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight.
Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead. Banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. Nice block. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Now hugging on the inside. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go. Así es. Like what I see in there.
Good step back counter punch there.
Come on, kid. Focus.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Sugar Ray Leonard comes from a bit of a fighting family. His brother Roger was also a pretty accomplished amateur and a fighter.
Yeah, you know, it always helps when you come from a family that was boxing, because that means that you're familiar with all the things that you need to be familiar with. You're comfortable in that kind of setting, that it's been part of your life. It's part of your bloodline.
Do that again.
Keep working the body.
Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Leonard. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
Listen, I want you to pick his jabs.
Round number 5 has arrived. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Side to side.
He missed with that headshot.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Nice, nice.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Nice.
Leonard's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch, because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
Get to it right.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. You see him holding on. Good return fire that time. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
Leonard's fine. I'm looking at him starting this round right now, coming off a round where he was rocked, and I'm telling you, he looks perfectly good. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Scored well up top. Now he ties up there, right to the body. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Sugar Ray Leonard's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Sugar Ray Leonard puts that hook right in there. And that is not what his opponent really wants. He's backed up against the ropes.
Uppercut! Uppercut! Looking good!
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Three minutes gone by in this round.
He reaches in.
He's winning the fight. I mean, don't tell me anything different than he's winning the fight.
Yeah, except at the end of the fight, sometimes these judges, they do tell you things differently. Hopefully that's not the case.
Well, he's up way on the punch stats. I know he's ahead on your scorecard, and you can just tell everything that's happening in the ring, he's in control. Good exchange. He fires back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Keep your distance.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Nice work.
Leonard's proving to be elusive. He returns the favor with an uppercut. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight.
Hit the body. Keep your head moving.
Leonard showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And he ties up on the inside.
Keep your head moving.
Throws a counter punch there. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And this round comes to an end.
Keep the jab pumping.
First half of this fight has been very, very easy to score. You have him up big, as we see on your scorecard. That doesn't necessarily mean the second half of the fight's going to go that way, though.
No, it doesn't. What he needs to do is watch that movie, The Gambler. I think it was The Gambler with James Caan, where, you know, he went to sleep and he was ahead with all his games that he bet on. Then he woke up and he caught up to see how much money he won. They told him, you owe 30 grand. And he's, what do you mean I was ahead? We don't pay you off at halftime.
Good, strong combo. Blocks that belt line well. Leonard's got a way of just getting away from that punch. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Put him away.
Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. Right back to the body.
Keep pushing. Keep moving. Come on.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Nice block by Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Sugar Ray Leonard's absorbing a left hand. Teddy, you've been on both sides of this before, but right now, it's the side where you're looking up. You're sitting back with a fighter who's coming off of a round where you just clearly say he's losing the fight. What do you say to him to get him back in it?
Well, you have to tell him the truth. You have to tell him that you need a knockout or a big, big round where you have him on the floor a couple times. That's a good start. And the only way that's going to happen is you got to start taking risks. You got to be more aggressive.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Come on, here's both.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Leonard's able to avoid that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Use the keep working the body.
Leonard's ripped by an uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Leonard's making me wonder if his legs are really, truly underneath him after being stunned earlier. I mean, you see him clinching here, Teddy.
And right now, he's starting to wonder whether or not that should be his nickname.
A crushing. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Perfectly executed combination. Leonard's down. He's gonna have to beat the count. So Sugar Ray Leonard has to rise up and beat the count. Now he's got himself a little bit of a challenge here.
And now what he's doing, he's going through a CAT scan, an MRI, an X-ray, where you're going to get a chance to see what's inside Sugar Ray Leonard.
Big, big shot he just scored with. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. The ref is stopping this fight. Leonard's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your
That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards, it ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested. There's a little danger going on because then you know that your guy's going to stay alert. Here, there was no danger. He fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore.
Here we go. Walk smart.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Little volume punching to the body there. Well, as we're underway here, allow me to play fan for a moment. I love watching this guy early on in fights because I know he comes out swinging. He wants to showcase that power.
Yeah, you go to a baseball game, you want to see home runs, and that's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be swinging for the fences. Better watch out he doesn't strike out.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Moore is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
What?
Nice work, the left hand to the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sergio Mora. Halfway through round number one. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Mora's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Ten seconds to go in this round. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
Nice combination there. Able to cover up that gut. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Solid left hand to the head. Halfway through this round. Morris right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Morris showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. to the head and right to the canvas. Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by the Latin Snake, Sergio Mora. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Mora's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Keep your head.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Devastating blow by the Latin Snake, Sergio Mora. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard, a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed right hands.
Unable to make an impact there by the Latin Snake, Sergio Mora. Sergio Mora is able to land a good, solid left hand. Blocks that punch.
Keep moving. Gotta see those come in.
Not able to land the headshot. Committing to the combo now. Both land.
Beat him to the punch. That's okay. Let's go.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. There's the combo downstairs.
Focus.
Halfway through round number 4. Mora's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored.
Yeah.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by the Latin Snake, Sergio Mora. Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Move your head.
The old 1-2 scores for him.
keep your hands moving. Keep busy. Don't worry about it. Get in.
Round number 5 has arrived. You can see he's trying to, and out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Mora's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
You're doing great!
Halfway into round number 5 here. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
How you doing? You okay? I need you to do.
Considering the fact that in the last round, he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Like what I see in there!
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sergio Mora. And he engages in the clinch. He missed with that headshot.
There you go!
Halfway through round 6.
Get in there!
That's a huge left he just scored with. Gets rid of that body shot. Mora's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sergio Mora. Mora's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Last 10 seconds. That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight that in training camp they were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, so not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Back and forth exchange.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good combination.
Looking good.
He missed that uppercut.
Back to the body.
And the round comes to an end.
Yours. You hear me? Escuchen.
So as you can see on Teddy's scorecard, this, for the time being, is a one-sided fight. Most would say, I don't see it changing at all. But Teddy, anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, it's kind of like being in the casinos. You know, you're ahead, you got all those chips in front of you. It's time to walk away from the table. Well, he can't walk away from the table, but it's time to pull back on his bets a little bit. You know, keep going, but pull back a little bit. Don't get careless.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Good looking two-punch combination there. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes too is, besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know.
Look at that. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Moore is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Accurate jab brings the right hand.
Get in there. Get in there. Yeah.
Moore has got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Listen, your best.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning, and it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Good right hand. Good way to protect the midsection.
There you go.
Oh, and there you go. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Did you see that? And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. They both decide to bring it. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Good biting, snapping shot by Anthony Mundine. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Hey, gotta see that coming. Let's go.
We count down the final moments of this round. Round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you here ringside. Teddy, you know, you really got to admire how accurate he is. I mean, he makes the most of what he throws.
Yeah, he makes it count. This is a guy who doesn't want to waste anything.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Nice work to the midsection with the left.
Keep your head moving.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Anthony Mundine's punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Able to time that left hand and score with it. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Anthony Mundine. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Great movement to get away from those punches. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And we come to the end of round number 2. Mundine's missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
Nice block by Anthony Mundine.
Work your body. Move!
Mundine's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Anthony Mundine's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
Come on!
Able to show you his blocking ability. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Halfway through this round here. Scores up top with a left. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Move your head.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Don't let him get to you.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Side to side.
And we come to the end of the round.
You are dominating this fight. Keep it up.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Mundine's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
That's it.
That hook was well off the mark. Blocks the headshot.
Work the body. Work the body.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
You need to keep that head moving.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He just missed that shot up top. Mundine's ruined with that punch right there. Good combination landing there. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
Use
10
the ring.
seconds to go in the fourth.
Ring.
Now here's a perfect example of where you can actually see confidence growing in a fight. He was able to stun his man in that last round, and you just get a sense that he's a bigger, better fighter than he was before.
Well, I agree with you, Joe. It's the accumulation of damage that's starting to get to him right now.
Anthony Mundine's proving to be elusive.
Get up. Side to
Straight
side.
right was lined up, but he missed. Anthony Mundine's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Double up on your punches. Nice. Nice.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Move your head.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Hook. Hook.
Not able to land the headshot.
Head movement. It's okay, let's go.
He has found his groove with this right hand. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, there's an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you, and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of shot.
Mundine showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Yeah, that's it.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Anthony Mundine. And he's holding. Well, you could see what he... And banging away he goes. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Final 10 seconds. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well, that's yet another round that he won, and Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rest in sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Anthony Mundine. Mundine's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Anthony Mundine. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Anthony Mundine swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. There's another left hand from him. Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. 1-2, 1. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Solid late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
This is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but don't get lazy.
Relax, relax, you're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands up.
Well, we heard the stories coming into this fight that he worked extra hard in the gym. Now you're seeing the payoff, Teddy. Your scorecard through 7 rounds has him up big.
Well, we heard about him working those 5-minute rounds instead of the traditional 3-minute rounds, and it's showing. It's paying for him, as you just said, Joe.
Mundine's a seasoned pro, and old pros tend to fall into the same patterns. Nothing has changed with him stylistically since he's been knocked down in this fight.
Well, that falls right into that pattern or that cliche where old dogs can't be taught new tricks. Well, right now, he's going to have to come up with a trick or two, maybe, to survive this moment.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Nice work, nice work.
Unload, unload, more punches.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Hey, 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 let's go.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Anthony Mundine. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Anthony Mundine's on the heels of that knockdown he
Keep your head
suffered, and
moving.
right now
That's it.
he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
And he returns on that exchange. Right to the belt line. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Stay away
Got to
from
be
those.
accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that.
Let's go.
And this
What are you
round
waiting?
comes to an end.
You want this
I think
fight?
even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Mundine's got a way of just getting away from that punch. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging.
Unload.
There's a right hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good 1-2 by Anthony Mundine.
Move your head.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it,
Move your
back
head.
and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch.
Uppercut. I see it. Let it go.
Well off the mark by Anthony Mundine.
Work the body. Looking
Basic
good.
but beautiful. Jab right hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Nice work. Nice work.
That's it. That's it. I need another.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been.
Keep moving.
Not able to land. Wow, nice flush left hand. There it is. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mundine's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a
Take it
trainer, the
up.
way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
He's trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
Yeah, it takes two to tango, though. He's wasting
his
minutes,
distance.
and his opponent's going along with it. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he
to the
recovers and he gets after him.
He missed with that headshot. Halfway through round 10. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good job staying away from the danger there. Mundine's able to avoid that punch. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Anthony Mundine's down. He may soon be out. This fight could be over.
Right
There's the count of 10. That's it. Knockout.
Never saw the punch coming.
Let's get the official particulars and send it up to our ring announcer. This fight is now over, and Teddy, it was obvious right from the beginning which way it was going to go.
Oh, yeah, what a tough guy. He took so much, but he took too much. The only guy tough is his manager for taking this fight.
It was a good one indeed, and for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. He scored well after being hit himself. Wright's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Not much action as he just ties up. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Finish with a hook.
What's the concern defensively when you're a speedy fighter, a fast fighter against a power puncher?
Usually, Joe, you don't want to get caught stepping out, because when you're a fast guy, you want to get off and you want to get the heck away from the guy that's powerful. Don't get caught backing out.
Winky Wright's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Halfway through round number one.
Good work.
Blocks away that headshot. Big shot, the left hand from Winky Wright.
We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
I see it! Like what I see in there!
Fires right back at him. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Jab is working really good. Keep using the jab. You gotta keep the jab moving to push him off you, all right? ¿Entiendes?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice solid left hand scored by Winky Wright.
1, 2.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one.
Finish with the hook. That's
Able to
it.
dismiss that body shot. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Keep your distance. I need to see some head movement. More head movement.
Halfway through round number 2. A headshot blocked. And he just holds on there. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Move your head. Come on, baby. Move your head.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Blocks that punch. Winky Wright's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
10 clicks of the talk.
You are losing this fight. And I need you to take some chances now. You gotta take some chances with this guy, all right? You got to. You have to take a risk. I want you to bang the head and...
And round number 3 is underway. Wright showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Double up the punches.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
You're doing great! Pop the jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good strong combo. Wright's left now getting into the mix. Wright's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
That's my man. Keep fighting.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Keep your head moving. Keep your head moving. Keep pushing.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3.
This is beautiful. I want...
Wright's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Good left hand able to land. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Winky Wright. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good job protecting himself. Good return fire that time.
Good work.
Keep doing what
He
you're
just
doing.
missed that shot up top. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Wright's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know what?
Big shot there. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. Winky Wright showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Good, good.
Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Wright's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself.
He is staggered and stumbling. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Hit the body, baby. Body blow.
Solid left. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting those hands up and trying to weather this storm defensively.
Winky Wright's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
Little head hunting with the left.
Finish with the
Good
hook.
flush shot by Winky Wright.
You're still not moving enough. Come on now, move. Move. Let it go.
Good exchange. He fires back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Wright's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Winky with an uppercut.
Keep your distance.
Not able to land the headshot. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Move your head. Come on, man. Move your head.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Oh, he's hurt. He was hurt right there, but now he's grabbing on like it's a life preserver.
And he's going to have to stay there if he's going to get through these rapids.
Wright's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Oh, what an uppercut from Winky. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Both men digging in with uppercuts. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled, was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Winky Wright's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Hits the body, baby. Body blow.
Scored well up top.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Halfway through the 7th round. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Relax. Come on now, relax. Deep breath.
You got this one.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ten seconds to go in the 7th. And that's the end of round 7.
Keep the jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight.
Start of round 8, Teddy's scorecard. Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to land a punch against him.
Yeah, he's found a home for that right hand. He notices that he brings that left hand back slow, so the right hand beating him to the mark.
Wright's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Finish with a hook.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Wow, was he defensively sound. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Wright's proving to be elusive. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead. Think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Move your head. Come on, baby.
You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Wright showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
You got this one. Body shot. Body shot.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And that's the end of round 8. Wright's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
Wright's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Punches and bunches, working well. Gets rid of that effort. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
He's tired. He's tired.
90 seconds into the 9th round. The combo lands upstairs. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A well-placed left hand up top. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
He missed with that headshot. It's hard to believe that at this late stage of the fight, both men are able to give as much as they are giving.
This is how you find out where somebody is real. This is where you find out where somebody is special and does extraordinary things by pushing them to a difficult place.
And that's the end of round 9. Wright's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round. Back to the head he goes. An accurate left by Winky Wright. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Lands a big hook.
Let it go.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
That's it. Hook, hook.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Finish with the hook.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? You gotta pick it up.
Well, I'm curious to see how this is going to play out here. He does have a slight lead on your scorecard through 10 rounds, Teddy, but I am not convinced that that's the way it's going to look when all is said and done.
No, there's been a lot of close rounds here tonight, Joe. This is the kind of fight where there hasn't been much to separate each other in many of those pivotal rounds. So I think the corner plays into it right now. What they tell their guys. Do they tell them that they're winning, or do they lie to them and say you're a little behind to try to kick it into a higher gear?
Work the body.
Protecting his head well with his guard. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Combo, combo.
Oh, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A little head hunting with the right. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Winky Wright's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your
And that's exactly why he packs the stands. This fight is over. Boy, you gotta love a power puncher when he's on his game.
Yeah, and you have to love a finisher. He knew how to end it. He knew which punches to choose at the right time.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.
the norm, I exceed the hype beyond all the in the stereotypes. Don't diss in your stereo, this is my life. On a day so dark, you would swear it was night. Knife came with the beat to help me carry the light, so you can stay.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event.
Here we go. Box smart.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort.
Side to side, move your head. One, two, one, two.
Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes longer?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching them all night, and he's never going to find them.
Halfway through this round. He just missed that shot up top. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Way to block there. Jacobs is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Blocks it away. Jacobs is able to avoid that punch.
Finish with
Pay him back.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut, and wow! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's gonna try to survive it.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Just what he needed, the bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more.
Jacobs is cornered now with a big task at hand. They've got to make sure that their fighter has his senses back after being knocked down. Committing now to the left hand, good straight shot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Not able to land the headshot. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Watch the hook.
And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Now hugging on the inside. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. All landing. He's jumping all over him now. Jacobs is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Hit the body.
And he returns on that exchange. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Crashes home with the uppercut.
You got this one.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. There he is, landing a combo. End of the round here, and you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy, as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champion of the world. He'd hit you anyway. He didn't care. Back of the head, he hit you on the arms, and he started breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just rolls.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good power punch by Danny Jacobs, and I like the way that he targeted it upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter, because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He scored well after being hit himself. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. Good combination to the body. Needs to what a big shot. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, relax now. How you feeling in there? Just stay alert in there, okay? Just stay alert. I need you to come forward with your power hand more. All right? Cut him off.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter-punching, and when you're counter-punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Able to get rid of that one.
Work in the body.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Big uppercut right on the mark.
Keep your hands up.
Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches. Set up the later punches.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. He scores with the left. Each man able to land an uppercut. Right to the head with that right. has been hurt by that shot.
Put him away!
Come on, get focused. Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, counter. Listen, not working.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Targeting the uppercut, and it works. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
He's tied! He's tied!
You can tell he's just looking to survive. Jacobs is holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bags, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you...
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Put him away! There you go.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Fires right back at him. Jacobs is banged by a left hand. Big shot. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find a way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
Jacobs is doing exactly what you would expect him to do after being knocked down earlier. Now he's clinching.
Yeah, he's doing a nice imitation of an octopus. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
He gets off with a combination up top. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. That right hand over the top lands flush.
Finish with a hook!
Keep the body.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. You see him holding on. Off target with that hook. Good solid right hand he lands there.
Keep your head moving.
Let it go!
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
It's all over. Jacobs is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.
Ladies and gentlemen, behind the knockouts,
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.